This video is on WordPress plugins. WordPress plugins can extend your WordPress website to do almost anything you can imagine. So let's say, for example, we wanted to add a slider to our WordPress website. So a slider is kind of like a slideshow that you often see on many of the modern websites today. So let's say we're trying to add a slider to a website. Now, there's a couple of places you can search. You can go actually right to the WordPress directory itself, the wordpress.org plugins directory, and you can do a search. So let's say I was searching for slider, and you can see a whole bunch of plugins come up with different ratings. But actually, I found the best way to, when you're starting to look for a plugin, is just to go to Google and just type in something like this: best slider plugins for WordPress 2014. Do a search, and usually you'll get a blog from someone who's recommended certain plugins, and usually those are highly rated plugins that they recommend. So let's go to this website and take a look. And the first plugin they present is the Meta Slider, which actually has a 4.8 out of 5 star rating, which you will find on also on the WordPress website directory. So let's go back to our directory and let's search Meta Slider, and Meta Slider. And here it comes, and you can see it got 150 rankings, 150 reviews with pretty high ranking. So I'm going to click on Meta Slider here, and we can take a closer look. We go down here, we can see, yeah, it has 4.8 out of 5, really high rating, and almost only 3 people gave it a 1 star. So this is looking really good. So now that you've found the plugin that you want to install, what you got to do is go back to your website, your WordPress installation, and you want to add new. And the search that you actually do is it connects to the WordPress org plugin site. So the search I did here is exactly the same search that'll happen when you do a search from your website here. So I'm going to search for it, Meta Slider. And here it is. It shows up, and you can access also the rating information and the description here as well. But we know it's good, so we're going to install it, and I'm going to click this link, install now. Are you sure you want to install this plugin? Yes, I do. And you can see it installing in front of your eyes. And after you've installed it, you need to activate the plugin itself. So I just click on activate. And now the plugin has been activated. You can see it activated here. Now, if you actually want to use this plugin, there's another step. You have to configure the plugin itself as well. So we'll take a look at that in another video. Now I'm just going to show you how to remove a plugin. The first thing you have to do is deactivate it, and then you just delete it. And that's if you want to remove it. But if you keep it around and maybe you want to use it later, then you can just click on the activate again to activate it. So I'm going to click on the activate link. Okay. And that's how you add a plugin. And that only includes all the plugins that are included in this plugin directory, the WordPress org plugin directories. And all the plugins that have been added to this directory, they have to kind of follow a certain format that WordPress specifies so that they can be put in this directory. But sometimes you may want to buy a plugin, and that if you can't find one that's free, you may want to buy one. And if you want to install one that you buy, all you have to do is you go back to your plugins and add new, and you upload. What will happen is that you will pay for the plugin, you will download it to your computer, and then you will choose that file and upload it to your WordPress website, and then you'll just install once it's uploaded. Okay, and as it specifies here, it probably be in a zip format. And you can see there's a few other links here in the plugin, just basically some of the, if you want to see what are some of the more popular plugins around here, you can just click on here. And usually popularity is in terms of rating and how many downloads as well. But most important is the upload for essentially privately purchased plugins, and then just a search for all the free ones that are in the WordPress directory.